I have no idea if this is working. I guess I should test it out on my phone. This is new. I'm gonna try this and see if I can hear myself and all that on my phone. So, alternatively, if anyone is watching, let me know if you can hear me and everything. And if you can see my iPad screen. Oh, it is working. And that hum is like awful though. Let me see if that helps out. It's quite a delay on here. That does help. Okay, I'm gonna move my microphone. Sorry. Okay. Maybe that will be better. Hey, Alex! Shh. I had a heck of a time trying to figure out how to set this thing up, but I got there in the end, right? Okay. Okay, so I am tired and I don't feel like I did not feel like sewing or doing any sort of pattern adjusting or any of that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do some drawing on my iPad. So I have started my capsule illustration. As you can see, it would be helpful if I had my pattern with me, but I don't. But that's okay. So I kind of put together, I was lazy. I could have used an image of the fabric that I actually took, but it was like lazy, but at the same time I did a lot more work than I needed to. Story of my life. So basically I was trying to recreate the pattern of the fabric, but I mean obviously this isn't to scale necessarily, and some of it's kind of guessing. Excuse me. But you know, it'll give the effect. So my god. I inhaled some water yesterday. Like I was drinking water and I don't know what happened. I just, you know, some went down the wrong tube. And ever since then, I've been a little like So is this good? Should I make this bigger at all? The iPad, oops, display. Yeah, I'm basically just kind of, doing these little illustrations, and it's really, they're not exact, but it's enough to get the effect I'm going for. And let's see here. So I'm using my iPad Pro and software called Procreate. I love it. It's awesome. It's only $10. I have no affiliation, by the way. It's only $10 for Procreate, and it's not quite as good as Photoshop, but it is pretty darn close. And it is an amazing supplemental tool to illustration, and just, I don't know, I love it. So yeah, I'm just kind of filling in some of the colors to kind of get the effect of this fabric. My hair, I didn't curl my hair today, so it's all in my eyes. Looks great. I may have some commission work for you if you're interested. Possibly. Depends what kind of work we're talking about. Thank you, by the way. I'm kind of picky when it comes to freelance. Okay. Let's see here. I think I need some more. Oops. Some more up here. Let's just pretend. Yeah. We'll just call that good. Understandable. Do you do logo work? I do once in a very little while, long while. Yeah, like I said, I'm just so picky, and picky in the terms of like I'm not a freelancer, so, or full-time. I'm not a full-time freelancer, so I don't need to rely on freelance commissions to pay my bills. So it's really just like a nice, cherry on top if I ever do any commission work. And also, I have to really, be interested, because if I'm going to spend my time, my non-work time working, it's got to be something, that I really, really want to do. But potentially, just why don't you give me a DM and let me know what it is you're looking for and kind of your ballpark budget. And if not, I can maybe suggest someone else, but let me know. I'm not going to say no because you're my buddy, but I am picky. Not picky, selective, right? Selective. All right, I am gonna call that good. So that's gonna kind of give me the effect I'm looking for. Ah, goodness gracious. Sorry. Okay. Let's see here. All right, everybody. So let me show you. So I basically just duplicated this Procreate file and the one that I did my tiki capsule with. Oh my god. Let me mute it for a second and like clear my throat. Actually. Goodness. All right. Hopefully that's better. So this is my tiki capsule file. And, each one of these groups is a little garment. And you know, I wasn't trying to go like super clean on these. I was trying to keep it a little bit sketchy. But basically they all kind of have like an outline. So that one would be right here. Outline, and then the pattern of the fabric and any shading if it needed it. Let's see here. Skirt. So the skirt actually I need to grab into, let's see if I can, I don't know if I can, well, I need to move this skirt into my vacation capsule because I'm actually going to use this skirt in there as well. I think. I'm like 99% sure. This fabric, sorry, this skirt is, you know, that kind of shell pink linen, rose, you know, dusty rose kind of linen that I showed in some previous streams. And I was planning on using the skirt in this capsule as well. And actually, I think the skirt is part of the pinup capsule, my pinup capsule. So I think this skirt's really one of those bridge pieces I was talking about. So anyway, sorry I'm all over the place right now. I'm just like really tired today. I feel fine. I'm just tired. Yeah, just kind of a weird day. But anyway, so let me copy all. And that might copy the entire thing I just selected, but let's find out. All right, so I came back to this file and let me see if oh, it's already in here. Okay, but you know what? Let me just, for posterity. Okay, yeah, so see, it copied like the whole little snapshot, but that's fine. I can just delete that. So where did that go? There it is. All right, I'm gonna bring this out. Okay, and I'm gonna turn that back off. And so the skirt is part of the capsule as well. And actually, I need to group all this stuff into the shorts group. So if anyone was interested in seeing how I make my little illustrations, then, you know, this is it. So I'm gonna put this down. Whoops, what the heck? Gonna move this down. Come on. I think it's got a lot of layers and it's kind of having a hard time. So, okay, that's gonna be that kind of look. And I had mentioned I wanted to try to make a little like dicky, I guess, or modesty panel kind of thing to go under the tie shirt. I was gonna say button up, it's not a button up because there's no buttons, but I wanted to kind of make a little panel so that I could wear this not as just a cover up, but also as a shirt. So my thinking is that I will put a couple of, where is it? There. I will put a couple of buttons on the inside here. Ooh, you know what? I will show you. Okay, so let me, oh, can I not turn? Okay, shoot, never mind. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to show you. Okay, so here's a little special effects for you. All right. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have the buttons somewhere on the facing. You know, maybe here and here. And I might have to have a couple more down here. Just very small buttons. Just like shirt buttons. And I'm not sure about this just yet, the shape, but this is the idea. So I've got my buttons inside here. So it'll be on the back side, on the inside of the shirt, and then the little dicky would be the dicky would have the buttonholes on it. And that would have to go kind of all the way down. You know, this might be one of those things that like I try it and it doesn't really work out, but I like to try things sometimes. I like to experiment. I think the idea is solid. I don't know if it's gonna actually pan out. So we'll find out though. All right. So let me color this in a little bit. And I'm thinking that I mentioned before when I first had this idea in my other stream, it would be kind of nice to have some different options, like to switch out the color or the fabric and make some different kind of outfits. Not outfits, combinations. So this one would have, the same pattern, same kind of Hawaiian sort of pattern, which would be kind of nice. And then I was thinking it would be nice to have like just kind of that off-white color to be one, and I don't know. It's something I definitely want to, something I definitely want to give a try. I think it's worth it. It's worth the try. Okay, so whatever, this is just to kind of give you an idea. So I'm going to turn this one back on all the way. And now I'm going to group all these together. And need a little bit of a shadow. So I like to use the gouache brush. And just kind of give a little texture, a little shadow. And actually, I'll put that underneath. Okay. So now I'm gonna make a mask. Oh, can I not mask the group? Ugh, I don't think I can. That's annoying. Okay, I will duplicate, turn that off. And you do sometimes run out of layers, unfortunately, so hopefully I won't. But if I do, I'll probably just delete some of the other ones. And sometimes I'll turn the opacity down so I can kind of see what I'm doing, what I'm masking out. Okay, ta-da. So let me turn this back up 100%. Yeah. So that's the idea. I think it works. What do you think? I'm always late to these. That's okay. I just started. I was a little bit late because I was having streaming technical difficulties. But yeah, as you can see, I've got a new setup here. Feeling very fancy that I figured out this streaming software, at least a little, enough to kind of get this going. So yeah, so this is my iPad. This is a live feed, and I'm just doing some sketches and, you know, fleshing out my vacation capsule plan a little bit more. So that's like my little, oh, I kind of missed some of the masking. Hold on a second. Okay. And then you know what? I'm actually going to make a version of this. I'm going to do like a cream version because that was kind of my idea. With the contrasting panel. So, whoops. Gotta reorder my layer here. And change back to painting. You know, I think what I could do also is, you know, I was saying before, I'm not a camisole kind of person. I don't know why, I just am not into those. But I wouldn't mind some like really nice thin little undershirts, maybe with like some lace, something kind of like slightly Edwardian or something. I mean, I wouldn't want it to compete with this, but I would consider sewing some little like undershirts. I always wondered how you made the line drawings for your capsule. They are so cute. Thank you. Yeah, I really have a lot of fun doing these. This is my iPad, and I was saying earlier, this is a program called Procreate, and I am not sponsored by them, but that sure would be nice. It's only $10 to get this program, and it's excellent. It's so awesome. I use it for my personal stuff, and I use it for work sometimes. So, highly recommend Procreate. But anyway, so that's kind of the idea. And you know, I put the white shirt in here, even though it's not probably going to end up as part of the capsule, just because I don't know if the colors are really right. But you know what? I mean, it could still work with the pink skirt, so we'll see. Regardless, I wanted to illustrate it because it is going to fit in with my other clothes. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna turn that back off for now, and I'm gonna turn that off too. Okay, so I need to illustrate the little bra top, which, you know, since I don't actually have it like sewn up, I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna look on me, but we can just guess. And I'm just gonna pull it up on my Pinterest. Come on. Of course. All right. I can't increase it. Okay, so it's a little, let's see here. I'm gonna start with that dark green again for the line drawing, and it's gonna be about like this, I think, ish. Looks like it kind of comes up a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell, but that looks, you know, I kind of try to use the pieces I already made as like a little template for sizing and stuff, so it's all roughly to scale. Just wear the white halter top underneath it, then you can take it off if you get hot. White halter top. Do you mean the rockabilly wrap top? Because that could work. That could definitely work. So it does have a neck strap, and you know what? I might actually change this to be like a like shoulder straps that crisscross in the back, because I really hate neck straps. You know, it makes me feel like I'm like being choked or something. So that is something to consider. I might change that. We'll see. In fact, I probably will change that. I'm just going to change this right now, which means that I'm going to have to make sure I don't forget to do that before I cut my pieces out, actually. Okay. Man, my hair is driving me crazy. It's the only thing, like, I don't mind my hair not being curled, like the way it looks, you know? Yeah, it's definitely a halter. You're right. I just always think of it as like the rockabilly wrap top. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my hair. It likes to get in my eyes and it drives me crazy. Okay, so that is going to be more like that. I'm going to move this to the side and clean this up a little bit. I wish I could play some music, but I'm not comfortable with playing music on stream if I want to be able to put ads on and make some money. Which I would like to do. So feel free to put your own music on the side, I guess. But just imagine that I'm playing some vintage, tropical, you know, Hawaiian music. Someday I will get my husband to record some music with me for my channel. Some kind of like, you know, tiki, you know, exotica kind of music. That would be very fun. Okay, let's see here. Watching you make these, I am so tempted to buy the pattern. Well, I'm a bad influence. What can I say? I did see, I don't know if you saw this, or actually I don't know who let me know, but if it was you, I apologize for not remembering, but somebody found it on Etsy, like a reprint version, and I have put it in the description of all of my live streams. It should be in there right now. So I don't remember how much it is, but if you were to buy it and you are on a budget, then that might be the way to go, rather than trying to get the actual vintage pattern itself, because goodness knows that might be pricey. I don't remember how much I paid for mine, but I did get a good deal on it. Okay. And I think when I'm done with this, I'm probably gonna go get some dinner at the brewery where my husband works, because I don't feel like cooking anything and I really need to buy groceries. So I don't even really have anything. I had sweet potato fries for lunch, you know, that I cooked, frozen sweet potato fries. It's bottom of the barrel. I've been really lazy lately with cooking. I need to get back on that. You know what? This is way too the scale of this. I don't know what the heck brush was I using before. So it wasn't any of those. No. That's the only thing, is sometimes your brushes can kind of reset or something, and I don't know if it's just like an app update, but my brushes got kind of weird after I updated it, and now they're like not really organized properly or something. It's kind of weird, but whatever. It's way too big. I'm on the book of face as Stephanie. Oh, okay, since it's your name. Okay, gotcha. Yes. The book of face. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I actually just turned off my notifications today for my Instagram and Facebook, because I just was getting too distracted. You know, every time my phone lights up, I'm like, it's terrible for productivity. I'm very much addicted to my phone. Not a good thing. Okay, so this is gathered. Alright, and then I can't forget the little band down here. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna just color this in like I did these other pieces. Actually, what is this? I hate it when, see how there's like extra, you can't see. There's like some pixels somewhere that's hanging out there and it doesn't, there we go. Okay. You deleted Facebook from the phone. Yeah, you know what? That's probably smart. I probably should do that, actually. need to start creating better boundaries with social media and my phone. My screen time is just horrendous. Every time I get the report, I'm just like, and like, I don't know if that counts YouTube, because I play a lot of like almost like podcasts on my phone, like on YouTube, and I just listen. So I don't know if that counts that or not, but if it doesn't, yikes. Julia, hi from Italy, almost 2 a.m. Whoa! I had to pass to say hi. Are you going to post this live as a video? Because your video about the triple capsule basically changed my life. Yes, I will definitely post this afterwards if everything gets recorded correctly on the stream. If not, I will be doing a little animated sequence, kind of like the triple capsule video I made. I'm not sure if that's going to be its own YouTube video yet, or if I'm going to kind of make like one big massive wrap-up video like when I'm done with my vacation capsule. So stay tuned, but it will definitely be up there. And you know, I want to make some more videos about, you know, how to decide like what to put in the capsule, and, you know, colors and textures and silhouettes and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know when that's gonna happen, but hopefully soon. I don't know. But I am so glad that my triple capsule video was so helpful for you. That really makes me very happy to hear. And is my sound okay? Because I'm using my Yeti microphone, which is like right there. Let's hope then. Yes. Hopefully. It will be posted. For sure. Okay. The other thing is I don't know how much battery I have on my iPad. 77%. Actually, that's not bad. And 37% on my pencil. So we're good. Triple capsule is what got me to Julia. That was a really fun video. I need to do more of those videos. Exactly, that's awesome to know. Thank you so much. The sound is perfect. Yes, sounds good. Awesome. Good. Thank you for confirming that, because it sounded all right when I tested it. I just wanted to make sure it was still okay. Okay. And it looks like we've got 10 people watching. So, everyone sound off. What are you all working on? Yes, I would love to see a video on how you decide to make the capsules. I have no idea where to start. Okay. Well, I can kind of chat about it a little bit while I do this. So basically, the way I approach projects is, you know, I basically decide, you know, what I want my kind of inspiration to be. So do I start with the pattern, the fabric, or kind of the concept first? And basically reverse engineer backwards from that. So like if I have a pattern that I really, really want to use, and this isn't necessarily limited to the capsules, but just in general, the capsules, it's a little bit different, but it's still sort of the same general starting point, which is, you know, okay, if I already have this fabric, you know, what can I use with that? You know, what can I make with that fabric that I really, really love and want to use? Or, you know, if I have a pattern that I really, really love, okay, great. Like, what kind of fabric do I need? And then also the other thing that I think is important is, you know, your fabric choice in terms of like colors and stuff. And basically not having too many prints, you know, limiting your prints to really prints that can work well together, which I know is like super vague, but you know, not a lot of like competing sort of prints. So like if you have some stuff that has a smaller scale print, that can still work with maybe a really larger scale print, or obviously a solid. And if you have a whole bunch of, you know, large scale prints, those don't necessarily work together. So you have to be kind of mindful of the scale of the fabric, of the print of the fabric. And the other thing is texture. I really love texture. Like, I love working with linen because, especially linen with kind of the variated, the threads, you know, the kind of like heathered threads. It gives such a nice texture to your outfit. And then mixing and matching, even if it's two solid pieces, if you combine, you know, that textured solid with a non-textured, like a smooth sort of another solid, it gives visual interest without being too like blocky, you know. I hope that makes sense, but hopefully. I'm going to turn up my brightness. Okay, actually that does not affect the screen, so that's good. All right. Now I'm like bottom lit. That's kind of funny. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn on my overhead light here. Hold on 1 second. Actually, I'm probably gonna put my glasses on, even though I've got the glare. Hold on. Okay. My sewing room is a frickin' wreck again already. I need to have another cleaning marathon. Okay. Sorry about my glasses, but my eyes have been really tired and I need to wear them. So sorry about the glare. Yeah, so back to the capsule. So I made that capsule video mainly because I had a whole bunch of pieces in my wardrobe and I was really kind of struggling to figure out how to make them work together. So I sort of looked at everything I had, at least all the pieces that I knew I wanted to keep because they fit well, or, you know, I made them well and I like the colors and I like to wear them a lot. You know, I would say pick pieces, like if you're making a capsule, pick pieces that you already have, if you can, and, you know, figure out what about them do you like so much. Is it the silhouette? Is it how they feel? They're comfortable? Is it that, you know, they're easy to care for, like you don't have to get them dry cleaned all the time or something like that? Like, there's a reason why you reach for these pieces and kind of work from there. So start out with the pieces you wear a lot, because a capsule wardrobe okay, that seems obvious, but I've never taken textures into account. Thank you. You're welcome. Your glasses are cute. I don't have glare. Okay. Good. Yeah, so, you know, a capsule wardrobe, the whole concept of a capsule wardrobe, at least the way I understand it, is to not have to think so hard about what you're gonna wear, because it all sort of mixes and matches together. So with that in mind, you don't want to start with, you know, a ball gown, obviously. You don't want to start with pieces that are like more special occasion. You can have nicer pieces in your capsule, but I feel like that's more if you are like wearing the nicer pieces like pretty regularly. And also you can always jazz stuff up with like accessories. So I would start with sort of basic pieces, and they don't have to be plain, but just pieces that you feel comfortable reaching for often. That was kind of really helpful for me to think about it that way. And so once you look at all the pieces that, you know, you're like, okay, I wear these a lot. And again, this isn't like aspirational, like, oh, I would wear this thing so much if I had it. You don't know necessarily. Like, I've had a lot of pieces over the years that more so before I started sewing, but even after I was sewing stuff, you know, I would be like, oh, I'll wear this all the time. Did not wear it all the time. In fact, probably hardly ever wore it. And that's just whatever. That's, you know, it could be a specific shirt or skirt or dress or, you know, whatever. There goes my phone. My phone just yeeted itself. Just gonna bobby pin my hair a little bit more because it's driving me crazy back here. Yeah, so like be realistic with the pieces that you actually reach for, and then again, like I said, you know, really kind of analyze like why do you wear those pieces? Is it the colors? You know, do you really love the color? You feel like it makes you look alive? And I definitely, you know, I don't think that all the capsule pieces need to be black and gray, because that's something that a lot of those capsule videos on YouTube, at least when I first started researching capsule wardrobes, because, you know, before I was into vintage, I was really into the idea of minimalism, and I still do really like the idea of minimalism. I would call myself like somewhere between minimalist and maximalist. Like I think I'm a minimalist at heart, but I have a lot of stuff. And I also like I like things. I like textures. I like visual interest. And you know, when I was first researching capsule wardrobes, like I'm a graphic designer, and actually a lot of graphic designers sort of have similar wardrobes, which is very like, you know, oh, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, and, you know, being chic, and like I was trying to go for that. It's just not me, and I was trying to make it work. I thought it was me. I went through this weird period too where I didn't really wear a lot of color, like at all almost, and I thought, you know, color doesn't look good on me. It was when I was depressed, honestly, and it's kind of weird, you know. I remember being like, oh, I don't wear a lot of color, it doesn't look good on me. I don't know where I got that idea from, but color does look good on me. I think color looks good on everybody, but you have to find the right colors for you. And black and gray can look great on someone, and white, but it really just depends on the person and the tone. You know, this shirt has seen better days, but this piece, I don't think I included it in my capsule. I can't remember, but basically I need to remake it, but I love a good white collared shirt. I think I mentioned this in one of my last streams too. You know, so like for me, like I know a good white shirt is like gonna make it in the capsule, and I'm gonna wear it a lot. Okay, yes, the black and white or gray doesn't work for everyone. Black overwhelms me too much. I have a few pieces, but I'm phasing it out. I don't have a lot of solid black things. I do have a few pieces. Black is harsh for me as well. I really love navy. So, and that would be something I would suggest for anybody who's starting a capsule, is kind of have your colors, like your color palette, you know. So it doesn't have to be black or gray or brown or navy or whatever, but whatever you do end up deciding, I would say limit it to, you know, like a darker, you know, your dark kind of like a base color, and then like a lighter kind of base color, and then maybe one or two kind of accent colors. I still have to figure out exactly how I want to kind of present this to everybody on the channel, but and you don't have to be limited to those. Like, you know, my capsule video, as you saw, like I had a lot of colors in mine, because you gotta remember too, you're not gonna be wearing two shirts with one pair of pants at the same time. You know, if you layer a lot, then that's something you have to consider. But you're not going to be wearing two blouses at the same time, so it really doesn't matter if those match. But you have to make sure that they both look good with that same skirt, or, you know, the few skirts that you have. You have to make sure everything harmonizes. So I think some people kind of have a hard time, you know, doing that with multiple pieces, which, you know, can be difficult. So I don't blame anybody. They want to just not think about it a whole lot. But the problem is when everybody's wearing these like black and gray wardrobes, it's very boring. Unless that's really, you know, what looks good on you and like that's your thing, go for it. And again, you know, like if people just want to wear black and gray, more power to you. I'm not judging. It's just, it's not for everybody, and it's definitely not for me, even though I do like, you know, a piece here or there, a black or gray piece. So yeah, and you know, like I said, everybody's has different colors that work for them, and I think I would like to kind of dip my toe into the color thing too. Not so much like, you know, oh, if you have this color hair and this color skin, you should wear this, because that is very, it's so individual and so specific that it would be impossible to give everybody examples of everything that could work for them. But I could talk some more about like color theory, you know, why certain things look good, and maybe try to avoid so much the whole undertone thing, even though obviously that's a huge part of it. But I think the undertones can kind of throw people off. I know they've thrown me off. Now I want to go through my closet and start tonight. You said it was like... Oh no, that was Julia. Never mind. I was gonna say, you said it was 2 a.m. That was Julia, not you, Sarah. Yeah, you know, I've been thinking about making like a worksheet or something, or maybe a few worksheets to kind of help people kind of pare it down a little bit, or kind of synthesize, you know, what's the word I'm thinking of? Kind of get some more clarity, I guess. So we'll see. But yeah, so that would be my suggestion. Now, if you're wanting to start from scratch completely, then that's another story. But I don't think most people are in that position because of budget, and just I honestly wouldn't really even recommend that, just because it's, unless your clothes either all no longer fit you or they're just not good quality, there's no reason to get rid of your whole wardrobe and start from scratch, you know. So like I said, you know, start with stuff that you really love, you know, the pieces that you reach for a lot, and then kind of work backwards from there. So say you have, you know, say you have a pair of pants you wear a lot and you want to incorporate those. It, you know, depending on how big your wardrobe is, like for me, like I said, you know, I've got the three kind of main capsules. I'm in Virginia, so I think I can do it. By all means, go for it. Yeah, so, you know, I did the 3 capsules because I was struggling to figure out, okay, how do I wrap my head around everything I have? Like, there seems to be no rhyme or reason to my wardrobe at all. And I love the idea of a capsule, but, like, I don't want to be so limited. But if I have a few capsules, you know, that I know all these pieces work together, and then also I have the, you know, the bridge pieces that work amongst all of them, you know, that really gives me a lot of freedom. And then everything I kind of introduce, you know, I'll do it mindfully, knowing that, okay, it's either going to be something that works with the librarian capsule, the pinup capsule, or the tiki capsule, or it will be a bridge piece that can work between all of them. And that's much easier to think in that way, instead of like, oh, I want to make this thing. I think I can make a few outfits with it, with stuff I have. Like, it's just, for me personally, when I'm too vague about stuff, that's when I run into trouble. Like, I need to have a more solid plan, you know? So the capsule thing worked for me. And I still haven't finished all of my pieces. I kind of took a little bit of a break from sewing this year. But I'm back, obviously. And so hopefully I can knock some more of those pieces out of my capsule. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm still planning on working on that. The other thing is that I did lose some weight, and oh geez, didn't want to do that. I did lose some weight, so I need to take some stuff in. I need to alter some of the stuff I already have, which it's quite boring. I would much rather just sew new things. Lemons. Is that a reference to my lemon play suit? Or like when life hands you lemons, make lemonade? Or did I miss something completely? Oh god, I want lemonade so bad right now. Sounds very refreshing. Okay, let's see here. So I've got, these were kind of the main pieces I was wanting to make. Now, I also had planned on making a bolero originally with the same fabric, with a different pattern. I was gonna do that Dorothy bolero, the Gertie pattern. I don't know if I'm gonna actually use that one because I've made it a few times and I need to adjust it, and I completely lost my train of thought. The bolero. Yeah, I don't know. I might try a different bolero pattern. But anyway, Lemon's playsuit. It was my favorite thing and inspired me to start planning a lemon capsule. Well, you have to let me know when you have done more with that, because I'm very intrigued. And see, that's the other thing. I love that as a theme. It's so fresh and fun, and it doesn't have to be super literal, you know, like everything has a lemon on it. Probably best if it's not super literal, just for like planning purposes. But you know, if you had your main kind of lemon fabric that you knew, and this is of course if you're sewing stuff, you know, that's the other thing, is like we have so much more freedom to plan our capsules than people who don't sew, which is just, you know, go us. But you know, people who have to shop, they're at the mercy of whatever they can find, so that makes it a lot harder. But for us, we can really just make it exactly how we want. So like, you know, if I was gonna build a capsule around a fabric, which actually is kind of what I'm doing with this fabric. You know, I started with the green fabric, and I was like, okay, you know, what fabric, first of all, what do I have in my stash that I can use? Because I'm really trying hard not to buy fabric. And so far I haven't bought any yet this year. So hopefully I will continue to be, I have bought a lot of patterns though. Vintage patterns on eBay. But that's okay. Yeah, so basically, you know, I started with this fabric, and I looked at my stash and I was like, okay, what can I, you know, what would actually work with this fabric? And this dusty rose kind of linen, and I don't know, this is probably not the best representation of it on screen here. It's a bit more, it's in the other room, it's a bit more dusty in real life, a bit less saturated, but it works really well with that green fabric. And so that's the other thing, I was talking about texture, right? So I really love sewing with blends, like fabric blends, and I think I mentioned this in one of my last streams, but you know, cotton blends, and I try to avoid polyester as much as possible. For one thing, it's plastic, and for another thing, it makes me stink. TMI, I know, but you know, it's unavoidable in a lot of cases, but in terms of just like everyday kind of fabric, I avoid it at all costs. But you know, I sew with polyester thread, so I don't know, it is what it is. But yeah, so this fabric is a linen cotton blend, and this green fabric is a cotton rayon blend. And I like the blends because they really have the best of both worlds in terms of their you know, structure, drape, their qualities. And because, you know, the pure fabrics a lot of times they wrinkle too much, or they're too shifty, too drapey, too whatever. The blends for like everyday stuff I love it. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, based on this fabric, my little mini capsule, you know, and I could build out the capsule some more from here. Like this, I call this a mini vacation capsule because the pieces, even though they're, you know, very like tiki, kind of tropical themed, do not necessarily fit into my other tiki capsule, like at all. The colors don't really work. This pink skirt, you know, is part of my bridge pieces, so that's kind of its own thing. But these are kind of their own pieces, and again, this one also is kind of its own thing, which may or may not make the final cut in this, but we'll see. And I do have a lot of this pink fabric, and I'm trying to decide if I want to like what else I want to make with it, because I feel like I need to make some more stuff with it, because I've got a lot. And it would be great if I could mix and match. If it's not too scratchy, I might consider making a little bra top with it. It's not scratchy, but it's not the softest fabric, and I guess I could line it, but I don't want something rough up here. No. Like I said, I wanted to make a little bolero, which I guess could work if I did, you know, actually let me see if the bolero little graphic is in here somewhere. No, I don't think it is. Nope, it is not. But, you know, some of these other pieces would still work. So like these little denim shorts down here, on the lower left would work. I have to alter those too. This khaki skirt I love, but I'm like, because I have to take that in like kind of a lot, and I'm not looking forward to that. Do the 1940s pants again and work on fit. You know, I probably should. I am planning on doing some more 40s pants. I don't know if I'll use that same pattern. I did make those houndstooth ones, the linen ones, which fit well. They don't fit perfectly, but they fit much better. And again, fabric is like a huge consideration with all that too. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with the pants, but I don't think I would make them out of that pink linen. I've decided any of these kinds of pants need to have a better drape. So I don't know, but anyway. I should probably, oh, the bolero is here. Hooray! There it is. And actually, I just remembered too that I had made, I made a dark green, I made a dark green bolero, which you would have seen if you watched my 2020 wrap-up video, and that was that one, which I'll have to check the colors, but that might work in this as well. These colors aren't necessarily perfectly representative. But that could work, which would be nice, because that would be another little thing I could switch out for my capsule. Yeah, so this one, I think I might, I started saying earlier and I got distracted, but I think I might sew a different bolero. Let me check. I'm gonna look on my Pinterest at the bolero patterns that I have, and that, not to get too like self-promoty, but this seriously was like such a good thing that I did, this Pinterest pattern organization. I have used it so many times since I did it. I made, you know, a board for each kind of category. So like skirts was its own category, dresses, coats, jackets, vests, boleros is one, and I really just pinned. So like for something with like a set, I would pin, you know, like if, like for example, this suit set, it was a jacket, a skirt, pants, and a top. So I would pin that in the skirts, the top, the jackets, and the pants category. So that way I could see every time I went to one, like, oh, I've got that pair of pants, oh, I've got that jacket. Anyway, sorry if I'm repeating myself if you guys have already seen that, but highly recommend if you haven't done it, and if you're looking for some kind of organization system for your patterns, or even just, you know, keeping track of what it is that you actually have. The only problem is you have to keep updating it. And I need to update mine. So maybe, you know what, maybe that could be a live stream one of these days if I'm feeling tired again. Like, you know, hang out with me while I update my Pinterest board. Okay, so I'm looking at my boleros right now. Ooh, I wonder if I could... Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can make a new... Oh, I might have to do this off screen. Bear with me one second. Browser, okay. Oh. Is that what I wanted to do? Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna try this. How it worked. Oh my god. That is cool. I don't know why the hold on. Let me see if I can make... Clearly don't know what I'm doing just yet, but that's okay. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, so it's not live actually, so I take that back. Didn't work. Yes. All right. Hold on. Let me try one more time. Window capture. Okay, hold on. No, I don't want to do that. Cancel. No. Okay, one more try, and then I'm gonna just abandon this idea because I don't think display capture. Hold on, let me... I have so many freaking tabs open right now. Okay. Okay, here we go. That's weird. Okay. Hold on. Window capture. Is this what I want? Oh. No. Okay. Forget it. It's fine. Next time. Sorry. Thanks for bearing with me there. Okay, let's see here. I did the Pinterest thing too. It is amazingly helpful. If someone hasn't done it, they should, especially if you stand by the patterns at the store and wonder if you own it already. Oh my god, that happens. Well, it doesn't really happen to me anymore because I don't really go shopping a whole lot, and I've been to Joann's like twice in the last year. Plus, at this point, I've pretty much own all of the patterns there that I'm interested in. But that has happened to me so many times where I'm like, do I have this already? And I started a Pinterest board like a while back with like all the patterns I own, but that was just not organized enough for me at all. And it was hard to scroll through and try to figure out, and it wasn't good. But yes, I need to do that. My patterns are so unorganized. It's so helpful. And then I also, so you can see them back up here actually. So I have them organized by brand, by pattern maker, except for my vintage patterns. I have not organized those, but I want to figure out a way to do that because I want to store them properly, basically, and I have such limited space in here. I need to figure out a solution, but I need to get some of those like comic book sleeves or something. That'll be at some point. I need to really do that, and I probably need to stop buying patterns if I'm honest. Eventually. Okay, so Bolero. Oh man, I got so sidetracked. That's okay. If I find one I like, I will show you. I will bring it over here. I can actually, I do have the capabilities to do that. I was just trying to get the screen over here live, which I'm sure I can do. I don't want to click on the wrong thing and dox myself, Okay, so I've got the Dorothy Bolero as an option. I have, but that's so cute. This little, hold on, longer sleeve. Well, the only thing is that I don't know, this silhouette doesn't necessarily work with my, whoops. What just happened to that? Wasn't that there? The heck? Okay. Just disappeared. Okay, well. There was a screenshot. Hold on. Let's try this again. Okay. There we go. That's so cute, right? The little, I like the longer sleeve bolero option. I don't know if this fabric would be great for that because it looks like it should be a little bit more drapey. But it would be nice to have a longer sleeve option. Let's see what else got here. I'm a card carrying pattern hoarder. I know I'll never make them all. I know. I don't know in my lifetime if I could ever make all of the patterns I have. But they take up a lot less space than fabric. So that's what I tell myself. Okay, I also have, this is an option as well, I think. So this is Vogue 8812, and actually I made that dress. Oh, what the, it just disappeared again. Okay. Hold on. I don't know why these things keep like disappearing. Whatever. Anyway, so this dress was that the gingham red and white checkered dress that I made, which I don't have a video about it, but it was in my 2020 wrap-up video. And eventually, actually, maybe I think I was gonna remake that this year, potentially. I love that pattern so much. One of my favorite patterns I think I've ever made. And it was a joy to sew. Here, hold on. I will show you. I will show you this one. I'm sure you guys know which one I'm talking about, but it's that one. And yeah, eventually I would like to make that one again. But anyway, so this is another bolero option. And what else do I have here? Here's another long sleeve version. This would be cute, but this one is more, this one is more 40s, which, I mean, I don't have a problem mixing decades. I do it all the time, but, you know, I don't know. It's such a strong, like, I don't know. I definitely want to make this at some point. And you know what? I really want to alter it so that it's got like a higher like collar right here. How cute would that be? Yeah, that's gonna be a no for this project. Let's see what else. Phone is about to die, so I need to say goodnight. Thank you for all the helpful tips. You're welcome. Have a good night, Sarah. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, let's see here. The other thing is, you know, I can't forget about my sweaters. That's the other thing. Like, if I wanted to wear a sweater with any of this, I totally could. I have a couple of off-white sweaters that would work. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting at with that. Just that, like, I can't forget about those, I guess. I don't know, folks. Nothing's really jumping out at me for a bolero. So maybe it's not a bolero that I need to make with that fabric. You know what? Here's an idea. I could make a dress, or I could make another little top. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make another little top that can be tucked into that skirt and look like a dress, and it can also go with the shorts, and I could wear the top and the skirt together to look like a dress, and then put that cute little green tie front shirt on top of that. What do we think? I think that's a good idea, personally. I'm biased, but the question is, what dress should I make? I've kind of been wanting to sew a dress. I haven't sewn one in, it feels like forever. I guess I did sew one for Christmas, but it wasn't a very like fun dress. It was just kind of like standard, you know, simple, which is fine. It's good to have some simple projects, but sometimes you want to do something fun, you know. All right, so let's go to my dresses. Ooh. How much of this fabric do you have? Good question. You know what? Actually, I can tell you. Hold on. I can go to my fabric.com account and check. So I bought a lot of fabric from fabric.com, or like from, well, 2017 to 2018. A little bit in 2019, only a couple orders in 2020, and then I haven't bought anything this year. But I'm telling you, I had like hardly any clothes at all when I was, 2016-ish. And then 2017, I decided, okay, and that was kind of like my minimalist phase, which I pretty much hated like all the clothes I owned. So I decided that I was going to start sewing. And I bought a lot of fabric. And a lot of it is still sitting under that, under there. And up where my fabric is up there. I still have fabric I haven't sewn from that, years ago, essentially. And it's actually, I will give myself props because I chose some good fabric, and pretty much all of it I still really like. There is some fabric I bought for my husband to make some shirts for, which I don't really know what I was thinking when I bought those. He was into kind of like more kind of quirky, kind of artsy kind of prints. He doesn't really wear a lot of like nicer button downs and stuff anymore, but he used to. So I do have some fabric. I'll probably end up using it for like muslins, I guess, or I might try to sell it, or heck, even just give it away, but I could probably make a little bit of room. Okay, so, well, I guess I thought I had more of this fabric. I have 5 yards, and it's only 44 inches, so I guess maybe I don't have enough for a dress. No, I take that back. I was going to make a top and a skirt. I do have enough. I do have enough. Yeah. So the skirt I'm going to make is, I'm like 99% sure this skirt in my capsule is the Sewaholic Skirt. I mentioned in my pattern organization video, I completely I bought that pattern and like a whole bunch of other Sewaholic patterns when I was under the influence of alcohol. And yeah, this was like very early on in my sewing journey, and yeah, I bought like $200 worth of patterns. So that was fun. And I completely forgot I did it too. I didn't black out or anything. I just forgot that I had done it, or I forgot how much I had actually purchased. And when I saw, I don't remember if it was like my bank account or like my email or something, confirmation the next day, I was like, oh my god. And I don't really drink a lot, so that was pretty funny, actually. It was pretty comical, but I haven't done it since. Okay, so this skirt, I mean, this skirt is cute, but I don't know. I might change my mind on this skirt. I haven't traced it out or anything yet. I'll put the link in the chat if you want to look at it. Hold on. Melissa B. Yes, I need this. You're amazing for letting us watch your creative process. Inspires to start my own. Yay! I am glad that you are enjoying it. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be that interested, but hey, I said I was going to stream, and I'm here streaming. I'm very glad that you're finding it helpful. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so I've got 5 yards of the rose and so many tabs. So many tabs. Actually, I need to see how much yardage this skirt takes. Let's see here. Does it say? Oh, okay. Yards. Yes, excellent. Alright, so if I make view Sewaholic skirt, and I think I was gonna make the shorter version of it, but maybe I'll make the longer version. View B is, oh, there's 3 lengths. Okay, so view A is below the knee with optional belt loops. I definitely want to put the belt loops in. View B is knee length with button tabs on the waistband, and actually I was gonna do the button tabs and the pockets, which is cute. So I think I was gonna do the short version. Did I already say that? But I think maybe I should do the long version. I don't know. See, this is hard. The longer version would be nice because that would definitely be a little bit more dressy. For like going out to dinner or something while on vacation. Okay, so let's say I did A. I would need probably like 3¼ yards. I could probably squeeze it out in 3. Depending. I could make it just a little bit shorter. I don't know how long it's supposed to be. I might be able to get away with 3 yards. So 3 yards of that, and then that would leave me with 2 yards unless I change my mind on the skirt. I could potentially choose a different skirt. But let's see. All right, so I feel like it needs to be an A-line. That's more, it's more casual. Like, I'm not trying to wear something that's like super fussy or fancy while I'm on vacation, you know? And I think I will stick with my original skirt plan. I'm not gonna make my life harder right now and tempt myself into looking at some other options. So I'm gonna stick with that. And then let's check out the tops that I have. Blouses, let's see here. You know what? There's this pattern. Here, let me take a screenshot of it. Hold on. There's this pattern that I have been thinking about getting for a little while. It's this gal, I want to say she's Russian, but she has these really cute, like, bustier kind of style patterns, which I don't know. I feel like I'd have to kind of alter quite a bit to fit me. Not that I'm like the bustiest person out there, but I've said before, you know, I project quite a bit. And I'd have to really kind of alter that a lot, I think, for it to actually fit. All right, where did I not favorite it? Dang it all. Hold on, I might have. Wow, I favorited a lot of knitting patterns. That's the other thing. I've really been wanting to get back into knitting actually. And I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I didn't favorite that pattern. Damn it. And if I'm going for like a dress kind of look, the shirt, the blouse I'm thinking of, it needs to be pretty close fitting at the waist. I don't want something that's gonna be too like blousy. Because a dress most likely wouldn't be blousy like that, especially in like the 50s. It would be a little bit more structured. You know what? This is really cute. And I think something like this would be perfect. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah. So something like this. I don't know if you can see my my cursor, but something like that with that skirt. Now let me take a screenshot of the skirt. Sewaholic Hollyburn. Okay. Oh. Let me try to find an example of this maybe on Instagram. Because I don't really love their examples. Hold on. Instagram. I wonder what the hashtag is. Hollyburn skirt? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, wow, there's like 1,700 in here. Okay, let me find a good example. That's cute. Okay, this might be a good example. This one. Okay. Yeah. Here, let me take a screenshot of this. Okay. I didn't screenshot the entire picture, but oh, actually, you know, let me just screenshot just the skirt. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am getting so hungry. Okay, so here is the skirt. I don't know if she did view B or A. So I don't know if this is like the longest skirt or I don't think it is. I think it's like the medium length skirt. But I really love, like, this is so cute, right? Let's see. Yeah, so just like an A-line skirt. And then the pockets and the little tabs with like, you guys can imagine it, right? Like that would be really cute. This little top with the skirt like that, a little bit longer. It could work. Let me look at some other tops. Hold on. I'm gonna look at some other tops just because I don't want something that's gonna compete too much with this. The green tie front shirt. I just remembered you couldn't see my cursor. Let me look what else I have saved on Etsy. It's a dangerous place for me. Okay, so that's an option. Oh, so cute. I have so many good things saved. Oh, goodness. The other thing is I can look at my dress patterns and see if I can alter one of the tops of those to be a top or shirt, blouse, whatever. That is another option. So I might do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I'm not seeing anything else on here that I'm really in love with. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of things I'm in love with, but not really for this for this specific purpose. Okay, so I'm gonna get off of Etsy, close this out, close that out. My goodness. All right, so back to my Pinterest board. All right, none of these tops, well, I prefer also not to have one that ties at the neck, if I can avoid it, or that I can alter. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my dresses, my dress board, and let me check. I really wish I could figure out how to display this for you so you could see as I scroll through here, but you can imagine it, right? Here, I will, just on the off chance anyone wants to look with me, I will send. Okay, so that's my Pinterest dress board if you want to look. My Pinterest is public, so you can look at all the patterns I have, except for the ones I haven't updated yet. But yeah, so okay, so I'm looking for something I can use as a little top that would work with that kind of more structured fabric. This is one of those instances where it's like I have so many patterns and yet at the same time I don't have exactly what I need. Eventually I'll get to the point where I can just draft something myself or alter something. I mean, I can alter stuff, but you know, if I don't have to go through all that, I don't necessarily want to. If I can try to avoid it. Ooh, You know what? I have been meaning to try some shearing. I wonder if I could do that with something. I've got this pattern. It's kind of an older girdy pattern. Let me screenshot it. Hold on. There it is. And it does have shirring in the back, I seem to remember. Which would be very cute and like beachy. This would be super cute if I made like a little bustier kind of top. Maybe. I don't know. I hate when they choose fabrics with a pattern like this because it's so hard to see the style lines. That's really annoying. Wah. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go back to Pinterest. I don't know. So far, I think that one little top I just showed from my Etsy favorites is looking like the winner, which means I'll have to buy it. Now, here is another option, or another thought, I guess. If this little bra top ends up fitting well, it wouldn't be that hard to extend it and turn it into a little shirt or blouse thing. Bustier. I don't know. It's not really a blouse. It's not really a shirt either, but so let me do this. Hold on. Move the skirt. What the? Why is that in the same? Did I? Wait a second. Hold on. Did I? Oh gosh. I put that in that group on accident. I did not mean to do that. There we go. All right. Okay, so that's about in line with that. And then this little top. Trying to line this up so I can get kind of a somewhat accurate idea of where the skirt would hit in relation to that little top. So I'm gonna try to do a mock-up here. All right. Of course, I picked the wrong one. Okay, there we go. That seems awfully like not a lot of space in between those, but oh well. All right, so if I made this, let me show you how I do this. So like basically if I want to duplicate a piece and then change the colors, I'm losing my voice. I do this thing, I turn on alpha lock, which basically means that I can only color on top of pixels, like solid pixels. So see, I just colored on that layer only on the outline layer. I didn't color on any of the clear or empty pixels, I guess, if you will. I'm going to turn that off and that because I don't want that. And then I'm going to turn alpha lock on this and I'm going to do that, and then I am also going to do the same for this. And actually, let's see here, I'm gonna make this a little bit lighter. And I'd probably get rid of this under band here if I was gonna alter that. Saying earlier, I inhaled some water yesterday. A freak drinking accident. Drinking water, that is. And, you know, surviving is hard these days. And, you know, I clearly don't know how to drink water. And I inhaled some. And my voice has been kind of messed up all day. Okay, so let's just say I were to get ambitious and make a little bustier top, kind of as such. I need to alter this a little bit, actually. So I see people are hanging out. What are you all working on? You just hanging out? Like, what are you doing? Talk to me. All right, so the only thing is that this fabric, like I said, it's a little Anna Marie, I'm sewing, haha. Okay, you don't have to stop sewing to type to me. I figure most people that are working on stuff, you know, you're doing stuff with your hands, so you're not really able to like type a whole lot. And it makes me feel kind of funny though, because I'm just like blah blah blah, you know, talking to myself. I'm working on an old cross stitch at the moment, relaxing. Ooh, sounds lovely. I'm cutting out quilt pieces. Very nice. Very nice. Quilting, something I have not gotten into, but I've thought about it just because I have so many fabric scraps. So I just remembered that there are darts in this, so I'm gonna put the darts in there. Let's see. My replacement needle clamp pin came in today, and new bobbins, so I'm doing all that boring stuff. Well, boring stuff, unfortunately, is necessary for the fun stuff. LOL, I've got my feet up after work, working up the motivation to start the evening sewing. I did not have any motivation to sew today, which is why I'm doing this. Just hanging out, nothing in particular to work on. Ah, what a nice feeling that is. Can't relate. Not right now anyway. I've got way too much to do. Okay. So I was gonna say, this fabric, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how gatherable it is. I'm sure it's gatherable, but I don't want it to be too bulky, like with these gathers right here in the middle. You know, that's what I'm a little concerned about. Because this fabric I would call it at least medium weight. I don't know. I might be able to do some tests on some scraps, but I'm thinking I would probably, well, let's see. Let's say the the bust darts are like here. I'm not exactly sure where they're at, but let's just say they're here. And then I would probably try to do some seams like that. And you know what? I need to lengthen the skirt because I had decided I was gonna do the longer version, and that looks like, my drawing looks like the shorter version. I don't know. I don't really like that. I mean, I like the concept. I don't really like that, what I've done. So you know what? Bye-bye. I am going to go back to Etsy. You all are enablers. That's Pinterest, not Etsy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is all me. My own worst enemy. Okay, let's see. My favorites. Here we go. I cannot believe I've been doing this for like 2 hours. I'm gonna have to go very soon, but I'll do this last little bit before I go. Ooh, now that is cute as well. Okay, here's another option, people. Hold on. This is really cute. This is the same company, actually. LA Prairie Lady or La Prairie Lady. I think it's La Prairie Lady. That is cute. I love that. That is so cute. What do you think? 50s. Oops. And correct era, correct silhouette. It looks like it would work with a slightly thicker fabric. Nothing too drapey. Where's this other top that I had before? Come on. Oh, here it is. All right. Good for you. I can't sketch for my life. I just sew it and hopefully it comes out okay. I mean, the sketching is not essential. You know, it's just, it's nice. It's nice to kind of get a little bit more of an idea of how it's all going to kind of work together, but it's certainly not, you know, a requirement. Very cute. Love it. Woo! Okay, awesome. So I will put the other option up just for posterity. Hold on. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a smaller screenshot version of this. Hold on. Okay, I'll do that one. And then crap, where'd the other one go? Hold on. I just had it. It's gone. Oh, here it is. Okay, got it. Okay. I'm just gonna do a more consolidated screenshot. Okay, so that one, and then there's also that one. there's that, and then there's that. Oh, look at that. It almost lines up perfectly. My waist is pretty small, but it's not that small though, so I'd have to recreate that. They're both so cute. I think we need the link too, so we can buy one too, or the link so we can buy one too. Now who's the enabler? I am innocent, but I will put the link in the chat. Okay, so that one, that's the one, the green one up there, and then the other one is ¿Dónde? Aha. Aquí. I am learning Spanish, which is pretty exciting, with Duolingo. Okay, so that's the other one. That's the little button one. Which one? This is difficult because they're both so cute. The other thing is, well, you know what? The only thing, like I said, I was kind of hoping to use the tie front shirt as sort of like a cover up, or, you know, second layer. And I don't know if the one on the right, I don't know if that would cover that up enough, like the sleeves especially. Granted, it would be pink. Okay, I'm gonna mock them up. Well, let's see here. I can just I'll just leave those there for reference. Well, no, actually, hold on. I will put them right here so that you can still see what I'm doing. Look at this. This is so fun. This whole streaming thing. Like, I'm so proud I was able to figure this out. Okay. Last thing, and then I am gonna skedaddle because I'm tired, I'm hungry, I want to rest my eyes for a bit, but I'm having a lot of fun. If you're learning Spanish, I'd recommend Annenberg Media. The style is dated, but they have free telenovelas for newbies. Ooh, thank you. That's a good tip. Annenberg Media. I will check that out. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Olivia. All right. So we've got a little, this will be that pink color, and I'm going to do the one on the left first there. I'm going to use this as like a template here. So maybe if I make that bigger. I'm watching Velvet on Netflix, which is in Spanish and based on a 1950s fashion store. Ooh. That sounds fun. That sounds like it would be up my alley. And actually, I really like watching foreign stuff with subtitles. I I actually watch a lot, like pretty much everything with subtitles because I feel like I miss a lot of stuff. So that works out for me. I don't like dubbed things like almost ever. I can't stand the lips moving different from the voices, and personally I'm not into it. Okay. But I will definitely have to check out Velvet. That sounds very cute. But I am kind of picky with my TV. I think the acting is the most important for me. Like, I can forgive a lot of stuff as long as the acting's good. But if the acting's cheesy, I have a hard time. Alright. I don't know what pencil I was using before, or brush, but the other ones looked so much better. Oh, I think I was using, what was it? It was like, no. Might have been that one. Hold on. I'm not seeing it. There was one I used to use a lot, and I don't remember even what it was called. A brush in here. And that's annoying. You know, that happens sometimes. Like I said with this program, it did an update, and it gave me a whole bunch of new brushes, which was nice, but it like reorganized stuff, and that's annoying. I think yeah, I would kind of make this longer. I don't know how long this top actually is, but I would extend it so that I would know for sure that it wasn't gonna like come undone, or, you know, I think. Actually, let me go back to, let's see, hold on, let's see. You can use captioning as well, but it's super fun to see all the dresses while I work on my Spanish. Yes. I don't think I'm quite, okay, so this does extend past the waistline, good. Yeah, I don't think I'm quite there yet with not having any subtitles. I'm still pretty early on in my my Spanish speaking career, if you will. But I'm definitely recognizing more and more, for sure. Which is very exciting. I love foreign language so much. It was always one of my favorite classes growing up. Any foreign language, didn't matter what it was, I loved learning it. Okay. So there's that, and then kind of had a wider neck band halter. So in theory, it would be something like that. I might clean this up a little bit later. I don't know. I'm doing this kind of quick. Like, you know, I said before I wasn't aiming for perfection, because I like that kind of sketchy look, but, you know, I also don't want it to look so messy. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons, looks like. Where's my gouache? There it is. All right. Okay. Let's see. Do you have a special iPad that you can sketch on, or how does that work? So this is an iPad Pro, and I don't know about the other iPads, but I know for sure that iPad Pros you can use the Apple Pencil with. You can also use the regular styluses, styli, whatever, as well, but the Apple Pencil has a lot of like special, well, I don't know about special, I don't know about a lot, but it has more capabilities for drawing purposes than just a regular stylus. Like, it is actually pressure sensitive, so it, you know, it works a lot more like an actual pen, or, you know, a dry media, traditional media. That being said, I don't know these days like what the capabilities are for just like regular iPads, but having one of these is worth it for me, the iPad Pros, just because of all my, you know, everything I use it for, my YouTube graphics, and you know, I have one for work too, actually. Got two, but so I'll do like illustration projects on my iPad, and it saves so much time in like the mock-up process, or not mock-up, like drafting. So like if I had to create a logo or something, or, you know, some kind of illustration that I needed to digitize, I would just sketch it in here, and then I could bring it into, just, you know, airdrop it right to my computer, and then, you know, digitize it from there in Illustrator. And it is just so darn convenient. And I really, really, really love how, so for lettering purposes, let me show you an example. So Procreate has this feature or function or whatever where, is it in painting? Yeah. No. Artistic. Drawing? Hold on. Oh my gosh, why am I not seeing all of my brushes right now? Where are they? What the heck? I've been using them this whole time and now they're all gone. What? Okay, this is really weird. Hold on. Yeah, they're definitely... There it goes. That's so weird. It was like glitching out. Okay, so these are some of my favorite brushes right here. The Hamrick Ink Solid Streamline, and Ink Streamline. So I'll show you an example. Let's see. I'll do silver. So it's got this, you know, this is if I was just drawing almost closer to, you know, how I would draw by hand. I mean, it's a little bit more shaky just because of it is what it is, but let me show you the streamlined version of this now. So the streamline has this kind of, I call it like a rubber band effect, where it like kind of snaps back. Whoa, that's way too big. Snaps back in place a bit more and smooths everything out. So I don't know if you can really see that, but it kind of like, you know, there's like a little bit of a, I don't know, rubber band, the only way I can think to describe it, kind of effect. And see how like much smoother this one is than that one? Like the curves are so much smoother. That's that special streamline feature, and it's worth it. Every penny. It's worth more for someone who does lettering like me. And you know, not that I do like a ton of it anymore, but you know, for like a lettering artist or something, this would be just really, really, really good to have. Okay, well, I'm about done. I'm not gonna do the other little top option right now. I'm gonna call it a night, and actually I'm gonna move this. Hold on. I think that's an empty layer. All right. I'm gonna bring this down here. Oh, did I just? Oh, crap. Oh goodness, this group just. There we go. I'm just gonna make a solid. Ugh. Get in there. Oh, whatever. Screw it. Alright, I was just gonna make a solid layer under there so that you couldn't see the edge of the top. Okay, well, anyway, so I think that looks pretty cute. I will have to extend the skirt so it's a little bit longer. Yeah. I think that will be really cute, and then I can do where is it? You. So this would go on top of there, and let me mask this look like. Well, that's an idea anyway. Oops. There you go. Well, I don't know. You get the idea. I think it'd be cuter in real life. So, wow, I've been doing this for 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. That is crazy. But I had a lot of fun, and this was very, very helpful for me to kind of work through some more of my capsule kind of process, capsule planning process. So let me get rid of all this other stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Goodbye. Love that color combo. Me too. Me too. It's a nice kind of muted tropical look, you know. Kind of that nice muted green and the dusty rose with that sort of clay color, and yeah, the neutrals in the green print. I think it's gonna be nice. So thank you all so much for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Probably this weekend. I don't know which day yet, and I don't know what time yet, but it'll probably be this weekend, unless I am not gonna be here, which, no. I'm like, where's my phone? I forgot it flew earlier. Let me check. Yeah. So this weekend I'll be streaming this weekend. I'll probably definitely be sewing. Perhaps the shorts. I am anticipating having to fit those. So maybe look forward to that. I'll let you know a little bit closer to like what time and what day. But until then, I will see you on Instagram. And thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening if it's nighttime for you. And if not, then have a good morning or afternoon or whatever. All right, let's see if I can end this thing properly here. Thanks for the live. Very chill. Just what I needed after my crazy day. You know, I don't do high energy. I just do chill. Most of the time. So I am glad that I could be a chill pill for you. Everybody, take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye.